Hello and welcome to A Quest for Metal. Today we are doing my top 10 Opeth songs of all time. Opeth is, as you know if you've followed my channel, my favourite band of all time. Easily. I love every single album, I love every single song. So this was a painstakingly arduous task. Because I want everything on the list. There's only 10 to choose from and they have a lot of albums. So this was hard. Super hard. God, even the honourable mentions, I'm kicking myself about. So I guess we should just get into it. Start it straight away. Let's talk about the honourable mentions. So the first one I have is Window Pane. I couldn't quite get it on the top 10, but it is a masterpiece of a song. It's off Damnation, which is the clean album, the yin to Deliverance's yang. And I love this album so much. I think it's one of the better clean albums they've done, because I consider everything past Watershed clean, so this one, it just doesn't feel like any of the other ones past Watershed. It feels like its own singular entity, which is just amazing, and the jazzy guitar in it, and just the doom da doom da doom 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 da doom da doodle little little. Trying to sing the tune to the opening, but you all know the opening. It's a fantastic song. I wish it was on the list, but my list is pretty set, I think. My list is pretty set. Next, Master's Apprentices, a heavy-ass song. Again, the yang to Damnation's yin. This is off Deliverance, a really heavy song. And just the opening, just how heavy it is. Just a doom, 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 doom. There is a voice that is called. I'm not going to go too into it. My voice will just die. Just recovering from a cold. How could you not headbang to that riff? It is just the best. I really wanted it on my list, but they just have too many good songs. So I can't make it onto the list. It pains me. And the final one, which couldn't make it onto the list, which also pains me, because it's a very popular song, and that is Demon of the Fall. So good. The middle part, where he's just singing Demon of the Fall, is just breathtaking, is amazing. Such a heavy, probably one of the heaviest songs I've ever done. It does kind of transition out and get a bit quieter after the halfway point, but that middle point, damn. Damn. This is off My Arms, Your Hearse, an amazing concept album. This is probably one of the best songs off it. Looking at my list, I see another one from it, and I'm like, yeah, one of the best from it. So let's just get stuck in with the list. And my number 10. Number 10 is off Ghost Reveries, and that is my favourite song from Ghost Reveries, so you won't hear another one on this list. And this will trigger a lot of people, because you'll be like, wait, if that's here, then that means that isn't here. Yeah, my favourite song off it is Harlequin Forest. Reverie Harlequin Forest. It's like 10 minutes long. It's an amazing prog journey. It's like he's being chased by the dogs and the demons from hell through the forest, and just the middle part where it's like, now the woods are burning. So good. And it didn't sound anything like that. That was more like a opera kind of demon opera. Such a good song, and that middle part, and then the acoustic part. I love this song. This is my favourite off the album. Easily better than Ghost of Perdition. Ghost of Perdition is like the mainstream song, and I really love it. I love it. I think it's a fantastic 10 out of 10 song, but it's not my favourite. I do prefer this, obviously, because it's on my list, and I do prefer Grand Conjuration more than it as well. Baying the Hounds is great as well. But out of the album, Harlequin Forest is easily my favourite. I love it. It's such just a journey through the forest. You feel like you're in the forest, being chased by the demons. And it's just a great ride. Now, on to number 9. We have a song from the most popular album, Blackwater Park, and it is The Drapery Falls. For a long time, this is my number 1. I just love the atmosphere in the song. Just the riff and just the ambient noise in the background. It drifts you off. Not to sleep, but into another realm where everything is just serene and calm. And you know what I mean. You've heard the song. It just starts out so eerie, and then that riff comes in, and it's like a Tool album. It's kind of hypnotic, and you just kind of like to the riff. It is one of my favourites of the album. I wouldn't say it's my absolute favourite of the album, but it's definitely up there. And we'll get to some more from Blackwater Park in a bit. Spoiler alert. Now, at number 8, we have something from My Arms Your Hearse. And this is probably my favourite song off it. And there is a lot of good songs off My Arms Your Hearse, but this is my favourite. And it is April Ethereal. I love it. It's the first song on the album. Every song ends with the title of the next track, and I just love that kind of dynamic in it. But this one is just so creepy. Where he sings "The rain was waving goodbye." I love that line. Too good. That vocal delivery part is just too good, and the whole atmosphere of it is creepy as hell. If you understand the story behind it, it's just so creepy and just so well done and well made, this song. When is another one that I'd easily put here, but I just prefer April Ethereal. Next, we're heading on to one of my favourite albums by Opeth, and that is Still Life. If you see by my thumbnail, you know I love Still Life. It's definitely one of my favourites, and this isn't the last, or the second to last. This isn't even the second to last song from this album to appear on the list, but let's kick it off with the heaviest song on the album, and it's a masterpiece, and it is Serenity Painted Death. How can you not headbang to this song? This is the most headbangable Opeth song ever. Easily, the heaviest Opeth song ever, most headbangable. It's so bloody brutal. And in regards to the song structure, it's just amazing. The journey is amazing. I love the fact that he's going on a rampage and he's just killing all the people who murdered his love. And he's just going crazy. He's just murdering everyone until the end when he gets arrested. It's just, I love this song. This song is perfect. The aggression in it, and you feel his point of view within the song, so I love it for that. So Serenity Painted Death, banger of a song. So that is my number 7. Now, from one of the heaviest to one of the lightest Opeth songs, and that is number 6, To Bid You Farewell. This song I fell in love with. This is one of the songs that got me into Opeth alongside Ghost of Perdition. I heard Ghost of Perdition first while playing Saints Row 2, and I was like, that's a great soundtrack. Look up the soundtrack to Saints Row 2. There was Mastodon on it, there's Opeth on it, Chimera was on it. I think Avenged Sevenfold was on it, Trivium. What a great game. Anyway, enough talking about the game. To Bid You Farewell is just a beautiful song. Just the way it builds and builds. It's like a 10-minute long, beautiful song from Morning Rise. And it's the end part that sticks with me. Just the end part where he's pouring his heart out. I just love that part so much. Love that song so much. It's just so much emotion in it. And it's just one of the best clean songs ever. This should be on the radio. Stuff like this should be on the radio more than fucking pop crap. But whatever. Anyway, To Bid You Farewell is number 6. Number 5, back onto heavy. We have one of the best outros of all time. And you know which song it is from just me saying that. It's Deliverance, Deliverance, thrown back at me, thrown back at me. Just that echo of the thrown back at me. It's just so good, so haunting in the back of my head. And then just the drum. Dun 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 dun. How can you not love that outro? It goes on for like 5 minutes, but I do not want to skip a single minute of it. It is the best outro of all time, probably, in my opinion. I love it. The song itself is heavy as hell. I love the quiet part in the middle where he's singing Deliverance like I was doing before. End part fantastic, beginning part fantastic. Just a amazing song overall. So that is my number 5. Now number 4, we're going back to Still Life, and we're going to the first. There's no title track. We're going to the first song of the album, and that is The More. So talking about the best outro of all time, I'm now going to talk about the best intro of all time. Now, hands up who got jump scared by it. First time I listened to it, it's just that beautiful acoustic guitar. It sets the mood, it sets the tone. It feels like you're in the moor, like fog enveloping around you. And then it just hits with the riff, and your soul jumps out your body, and it's like, whoa. It's fantastic. This song is a roller coaster journey. He's heading back for the town after he got persecuted and thrown out, and he's trying to find his long-lost love again, and he's looking from, like, a distance, and just the story of it's just fantastic. The music's great. Of course it is. His growls, the best. Just the best. This song is the best opener of all time, the best opening of all time, and one of my favourite songs of all time. So, number 4. What a haul. Now, number 3, we are on to one of the best songs of all time, and it is the title track to Blackwater Park. I love it. I love it. It would have got number 1, but 2 other songs I love more, which is a shame, because Blackwater Park it could be number 1 easily. Easily could be number 1, because I love it so much. The sun sets forever over Blackwater Park. That vocal part, and then the cool outro is just magnifique. Magnifique. This is the best song on the album. Hands down the best song on the album. One of the best songs I've ever heard. I absolutely love it. I can easily understand if you put it number 1, because I would put it number 1, but Opeth just made 2 songs I prefer a little bit more. But this one is a masterpiece. One of the best prog songs I've ever made. And yeah, it made them famous. I'm pretty sure this song and the album made them famous, so has to be number 3 on my list. Now into the top 2. What's going to take 2? What's going to take 1? This is tough. This is tough. I want to put both 1, but I can't. So number 2 or 1.5. No, number 2. It goes to Face of Melinda. I love this song from Still Life Again. It's just a beautiful song. The build-up is the best. Because it builds up, and then it pays you off with that riff. And then when that riff hits, and it's just, I just want to start going mental with the headbang. And I heard it live, and my head almost flew off into the stratosphere. I was headbanging that good. I mean, I was headbanging that much. My neck was just like, it was terrible, but I loved it. Loved every second of it. This song is just emotional. It's emotionally impactful. It's about Melinda, isn't it? He's gone back to find his love, and he's found her, and they're trying to reconnect. Just that heavy riff. It's one of the best Opeth riffs of all time, and I thoroughly love this song. So number 1, my favourite Opeth song of all time, has to be Black Rose Immortal. This is a journey and a half. I can't remember actually how long it is. I think it's about 20 minutes or something like that. Maybe a bit less. Probably a bit less, but God, it just takes you on an amazing journey. He has his cool black metal vocals, kind of like, because it's from Morning Rise, so like Awkward and Morning Rise, he had those cool vocals, which I prefer, kind of, I think I prefer, because I do love my black metal. Just everything in this song is 10 out of 10. The acoustic section in the middle, 10 out of 10. The heavy parts, 10 out of 10. His vocals, 10 out of 10. The journey itself, 10 out of 10. Nothing bad to say about this song. Easily the best Opeth song of all time, but I can understand why you'd pick Blackwater Park, or Face, or The More, or any other song they've ever done. I can understand why you'd pick Ghost of Perdition top. I can understand why you'd pick Grand Consideration top. Anything they've ever done is amazing, so this is just my list of 10 that I like the best. But I love all of them. There's no bad song. And if I had to do a top 10 worst Opeth songs, I couldn't do it. There'd be one which I'm on the fence of, and that would be Sliver, just because it was made as a tribute to, I think it was Dio, or was it Lemmy? I think it was Dio. But it just didn't, it didn't work too much, to be honest. I still love the song. I still think it's a 9 out of 10, but it's like a rock. It's more like a rock song, and it's, I don't know, it just doesn't gel with me as much as all the other songs they've ever made. So if you're asking for a top 10 worst, it's never going to happen. Because I just talk about Sliver and why I don't like it as much as the rest of the songs, but that's it. That's the only song by them that I'm on the fence of. I still love it, and I'll still listen to it right now. So, yeah, that's my top 10 Opeth songs. Tell me in the comments below your own top 10. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.